I'm Cynthia Florek. I'm thrilled to bring you our new show, First Look, giving you an exclusive pass to the latest in fashion, beauty, and celebrity news. From the red carpets of Hollywood and Cannes to the runways of all the fashion capitals, First Look offers you a backstage pass to the world of fashion and glam. Join me on this stylish global adventure as we bring you your first look. In this episode, we have an exclusive look inside the most expensive store in the world, the House of Bijan.
Our customers are used to the very best in the world.
Get to know everything about 2016 upcoming makeup trends.
Lots of, fun, experimental things for 2016.
Up next, the latest in fashion news. Adele popped up on the season finale of Britain's X Factor, recently treating fans to a special performance as well as giving them a look at her new shorter do. The powerhouse singer trimmed several inches off her curly locks, shaping them into a stylish, shaggy layered bob. Adele is already a fashion icon with loads of fans attempting to imitate her signature smoky eyeliner look, and the new do has already been well received on social media. Liv Tyler is relishing her new role as a designer, but can't believe how fast the fashion world moves. She designed a fall 2016 capsule collection, but the quick pace has taken some getting used to. The new line will include a variety of outerwear, shoes, and bags, and will make its debut during New York Fashion Week. The multi-talented singer and actress Ariana Grande can add a new accomplishment on her resume, as the 22-year-old star has just been announced as the newest spokesmodel for MAC Cosmetics. Ariana joins pop starlets like Miley Cyrus and Rihanna, who worked closely with the brand in the past. In addition, Grande, who already has her own perfume line on the market, will also be unveiling 2 new lip products from the Viva Glam line. Up next, I visit with Rudsack designer Evek Asaturian and check out his latest collection at Toronto Fashion Week. Welcome backstage to a beautiful show that Rudsack put on. We're about to interview Evek Astorian and get his feedback on what inspired his fabulous collection this fall 2016. Tell us what you do in order to kind of keep ahead of the curve in the Canadian landscape.
I think it's a team effort from me being the headache behind the scene. I love what I do. I think every day I go to work and I want to have fun. It's an industry that changes so much. There's a lot of challenges, like you just said, economic-wise, weather-wise. So you have to be on top of it. I think ultimately you have to love what you do, and every year you learn and you put the bar higher. So Canadian climate for us worldwide, we're the only ones who have the 4 perfect climate. So, one day it's cold, and one day it's warm, and one day it's freezing, and all this allows us to have a wild wardrobe. And some pieces can be classics, so you can wear them all year long. So if you have a perfect leather coat and you have a nice shearling on top, or if you have a fur trimming accessories, it's nice to layer it and be able to show your true DNA.
Excellent. Montreal designers are on fire.
Yes.
Congratulations. You make Canada very proud, so keep up the good work, and it was a pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now let's join Hollywood it girl Jennifer Lawrence for an up-close and personal look at the style maven. This down-to-earth superstar is always laughing and joking. Take, for example, when she tripped on the stairs at the Oscars.
Look at my dress. I tried to walk upstairs in this dress. That's what happened.
Born in Louisville, Kentucky on August 15, 1990, Jennifer Lawrence grew up thinking she might become a doctor. Little did she know that the future had something completely different in store for her. Being one of the biggest movie stars around today means that all eyes are always on her, and that's why it's important for the actress to look her best almost every minute of the day.
I can't take my trash out with somebody taking a picture and I look like this.
Always dressing with a good dose of elegance, Lawrence doesn't play by the rules when it comes to her style. Especially adored by her fashion watchers is the diversity in her looks, from gorgeous gowns to just playful casual looks. In the last few years, Jen has been a massive hit on the red carpet. 2013 turned out to be the year of her life when she won both of the movie industry's biggest awards, an Oscar and a Golden Globe. Such amazing occasions deserve the very best looks, and the big screen star didn't disappoint.
The dress is Dior Haute Couture, and I had about 40 people get me into it. Not 40.
At the Golden Globe, she sizzled in a coral gown accessorized with a metallic belt. Meanwhile, at the Oscars, she stole the show in blush pink. Both dresses from Dior Haute Couture, the French fashion house plays a big part in J-Law's look, as she is the ambassador for the label. In October 2012, the actress signed a 3-year, $15 million contract with the brand that demands she wears Dior exclusively for huge red carpet events. On top of that, Jen has appeared in numerous print campaigns for the label's ready-to-wear makeup and handbag collection. Although Dior's ultra-feminine pieces make up about 95% of Jen's formal wardrobe, she occasionally rebels and wears something a bit edgier like the sheer black Schiaparelli dress. Of course, it can be difficult to pick all those outfits yourself when you have as many red carpet events to attend to as Jennifer does, so a stylist is a bit of a must-have. The Southern Beauty previously turned to Rachel Zoe for her many public appearances, but when the styling duo Jordan Johnson and Joe Lincoln left Zoe's team to start a business on their own in 2015, Jennifer followed. Just in time for the promotion tour for the final Hunger Games installment, which lends itself to a string of eye-catching outfits. On top of her outfits, Lawrence's hair is also an important part of her appearance. From blonde to brunette, from short to long, we've seen it all. Even her Hunger Games character, Katniss Everdeen's braid, has become an iconic hairstyle. Her talent, looks, and personality make this quirky, down-to-earth actress one of the biggest stars of the moment, and although it girls come and go, for the time being, the world continues to love the evolving style of Miss Jennifer Lawrence both on and off screen. Now for a real treat. Ever want to shop at one of the most exclusive boutiques in the world? Well, now you can. Join me as we visit the House of Bijan. In the early 70s, Iranian-born designer Bijan Paksad immigrated to America and founded the exclusive boutique House of Bijan. Known for their appointment-only policy, it was one of the first showrooms on Rodeo Drive. Bijan's son, Nicholas Paksad, has represented the fashion house since his father's passing in 2011. We talked to him recently and got to know everything about this extravagant company.
You must imagine when we opened here, this street was completely different. And over the last 40 years, my father, along with a few others, are really responsible for creating the Rodeo Drive that you see today.
Known for their fragrances, jewelry, and especially their menswear, Bijan has dressed numerous important gentlemen from all over the world.
Here is the Bush family in the White House, or here I should say from California maybe. This is, of course, Governor Schwarzenegger. Here, Prince William.
Although fashion changes with the years, Bijan is known for their timeless, one-of-a-kind pieces. Another extraordinary thing about the fashion house is that they don't focus on trends or seasons.
When I show you our collection, it's not seasonal. For example, now maybe it's summer, or maybe the season is winter, but we have to have a lightweight jacket or a top coat because our customers, if say it's summer in Beverly Hills, it's maybe winter in Australia. And because our customers are coming from all different countries, when they come and they visit us, we must have something for everyone.
When customers come to visit the store, they won't be disappointed as the boutique itself is a feast for the eyes.
This is a very different way of displaying clothing. Our customers are used to the very best in the world. So in order to make them happy and impressed and to really keep them interested in our company and in our clothing, we must display things very differently, like a museum. And it's very beautiful. Each one is a different story and a different color, and it's very interesting, and it's always changing.
Over the years, the brand has become known for their colorful collections, especially the pieces in their trademark color, Bijan Yellow.
This is how we display our collection in yellow. Of course, we are changing the flowers every day, and all of these beautiful combinations are always changing. So next time you're here, maybe this is pink, maybe lavender, maybe green. Yellow we like to keep because, of course, we are famous for yellow.
Bijan is all about the details, not only in the display of their collections, but in the clothing itself.
To have a collection off the rack like this, with this kind of quality and this kind of attention to detail, is nowhere else.
The boutique's interior features a lot of exciting details like these door handles, for example.
This is a cologne bottle, and DNA is Daniela Nicholas Alexandra. It's my two sisters and myself, and this was a cologne that my father made in the early 90s, and it sold very well, but you see this is a real cologne bottle.
Also impressive is the chandelier made of over 1,000 bottles of Bijon's women's perfume. And if all of these special details don't attract people, their customer service probably will.
We have the possibility, if one client comes from, let's say, anywhere from Australia, and he wants one jacket like this, and of course this is only one made, but if he is maybe not his size, or he says, oh no, you know, I like this, but I want it in red, or I want it in green, our factory in Italy, it will make this jacket exactly to the measurements of the customer, exactly to the color, to the requests that he likes. We never say no to our customers, and this is, I think, something that they enjoy.
The House of Bijon will always keep their founder's spirit alive by sticking to his standards.
No matter how big the company grows, or how many places it has presence, or how many customers we have, we must always keep those same philosophies of my father alive. So that attention to detail, the customer service, the exclusivity, and the quality. You know, these are things that will never change.
Up next, a first look at our social media roundup. Donatella Versace followed in the fashionable footsteps of many fellow designers recently and has joined Instagram. The icon got a little help from more experienced social media star Gigi Hadid, sharing a couple of pics, which included the model. David Beckham recently embarrassed his son Brooklyn by commenting on his Instagram selfie. Brooklyn uploaded this photo with the caption, "Rockin' the old school Ralph Lauren," only to have his famous father reply, "That's my jumper." It looks like celebrity dads can be just as embarrassing as any other father. Speaking of famous parents, Daddy-to-be John Legend shared a cute snap of Alicia Keys cupping Chrissy Teigen's pregnant belly with the caption, "Backstage getting mommy advice from Alicia Keys." In other news, Instagram has recently released their official list of the top 10 most liked pictures on their site, and Kendall Jenner has found herself in the #1 spot, even beating Taylor Swift, who's the most followed celebrity on the site. This photo of Kendall laying on the floor in a white dress with her hair forming a number of heart shapes has been dubbed the most liked picture of 2015, gaining over 3.2 million likes since it was uploaded back in May. Meanwhile, a look at Swift posing next to a huge bouquet of white roses from Kanye West has placed second with more than 2.6 million likes. Taylor also nabbed third place with a picture of her getting a piggyback ride from her boyfriend Calvin Harris, raking in over 2.5 million likes. Kylie Jenner's upload of her holding the high school diploma came in fourth, and Beyoncé rounds out the top 5 with a photo of herself and daughter Blue Ivy. Welcome back to First Look. Later on, we get physical with personal trainer Teddy Bass, but first, I get my nails done by Microsoft at Toronto Fashion Week. We're here visiting Microsoft Surface and really getting to know with one of the product specialists, Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, thanks for being here. For today, for our guests at Fashion Week, we actually have provided them this 3D customized nail booth where they actually can create their own customized nail art on the Microsoft Surface devices.
First, I'm going to size you up.
Yeah, that's
medium 2? Okay,
medium.
So I'm going to open a new file for you. So we're going to go to some of the shapes that our designers have come up with. So they print really well, they're really cute, they've been quite popular over the last few days. So I'm going to go for the fleur-de-lis. And then you can rotate in 360, I can see how the depth.
Okay, so let's send this baby over, and in 15 minutes we'll have a brand new customized nail. So we're here with Maddie, who has just cooked my nail and it's ready. So tell us, in terms of creativity, what could I basically make here?
The possibilities are pretty much endless, and that's sort of one of the great things about 3D printers. So this is the roll of filament here. It's a PLA, so it's a corn-based plastic. It's completely biodegradable, and then essentially it's like a hot glue gun. So it goes up through and then is fed into the machine, heated up, and then extruded so that you can build whatever fun object you've decided to create.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for showing us, and maybe you can show me how my nail came out.
Of course.
Okay. It's like kind of like a pancake.
Exactly, yeah.
Just as easy as that. In under 5 minutes, I had a brand new nail. How difficult is to actually apply the nail?
Super easy. All you have to do is boil some hot water, and then you're gonna dip the nail into the hot water, and then from there it becomes bendable, and you can form it to your finger. And then we're gonna put some stickers on it, and then stick it right back on.
Thank you so much. There you have it. From technology to creativity to an actual material in under 5 minutes. Unbelievable. From models to movie stars these days, everyone in Hollywood seems to have a perfect body. Staying fit is a lot of work though, so most of them have a personal trainer. One such expert is Teddy Bass, who's been literally shaping stars for decades.
Personal training actually should be exactly what it is. You cater a workout for someone who has either special needs or they have certain things they're working on and they need to get ready for, and your job is to actually make it happen for them. And so personal, for me, means that I gear it toward them. I don't have something that I want them to do and then I have them to do it. So the adaptability is for me to adjust my life to them so that I'm actually allowing them to achieve exactly what they want for their desired goal.
Teddy has worked with a whole bunch of big celebrities from Christina Applegate to Cameron Diaz. Getting into tip-top shape takes time, so he's ended up getting to know them pretty well.
I think any relationship that's lasted over a decade is somewhat intimate, because then you also know that person quite well. So it's a really great bonding relationship because they're entrusting you in one of their greatest assets, which is their physicality and their health. I have close relationships with a lot of clients that I work with. I don't know exactly what dress they're gonna end up wearing, but I'll know if their arms are gonna be exposed. I'll know if they're wearing a neckline, so their shoulders are gonna be exposed. I get that information. If they're gonna slit down their leg and half their calf's gonna be showing, of course I get that information.
The end result is an industry filled with gorgeous women and fit men. Teddy's magic is getting his clients into peak condition in only a matter of weeks.
You know, it depends on how long in advance. We pretty much know when they're going to present, when they're going to be on the award show, so we just like time it out, how much, and then I just prepare what we're going to do. I focus on food, how they're eating. I focus on cardiovascular. I focus on really what we need, because I do Pilates, I do weight training, I do functional training, I do everything. So we just kind of adapt to what it is we need to happen. What kind of dress are they wearing? Are they wearing a tux? Are they, you know, you just got to figure out what it is that they want.
With such a great reputation, some people come to Teddy expecting him to be some sort of plastic surgery wizard who can miraculously transform their bodies without an operation.
People say, oh, I want to look like her. I want those legs. I want those hips. So you could say, you know, Cameron Diaz legs. You could say Russell Crowe arms. I mean, everyone's preparing for something, and that's what people identify with because they're so visible. So that's what they have as a frame of reference. And then you actually say, I'm sorry, that'll never happen. Or you say, you know, I can get this and this for you, but realistically, let's frame of reference to what your body type looks like and proportionally how we can get you there.
Teddy's knowledge isn't just applicable to the stars, of course. He also has some useful tips for you viewers at home.
The first thing I would say is find something you enjoy doing. Most people don't know what they enjoy doing. There's just so many aspects that you can do in working out. You walk around your block, take a hike, go swimming, go to the beach, run down the beach. You know, so many things that you can do anywhere in the privacy of your own home. You don't have to get a gym membership. You can come on a beautiful, amazing hike like this. There's just so many aspects that you can do as a workout. You know, my old little saying is, move it and lose it. You know, if there's something that's not working with you, you know, do it, work out, get off the couch.
Okay, you heard the man, off to the gym. Now we visit with style icon Julia Roberts and look at her influence on fashion through the years. Everyone knows her for that perfect smile, but having been in the spotlight for over 25 years means a lot of dresses, a variety of colors, and a whole host of looks. Let's check out the style evolution of silver scream charmer Julia Roberts. Known for her signature menswear-inspired looks, America's sweetheart loves wearing a good suit in all shapes and sizes. Back in the day, Julia's unconventional outfits were almost as bold as her career moves. These days, she still loves structured suiting, combining dresses with blazers and sticking with shapes that show off her long, lean frame. Each outfit more successful than the last, she often opts for black and white ensembles. The actor isn't afraid to wear bright colors as well. Take this red Dolce & Gabbana mini dress, for example. According to several websites, she once stated that her husband Daniel Moder picks out her outfits. But as one of the most popular actresses, Julia is no stranger to having her interviews taken out of context. And she later explained that there's actually more to the story than it appeared.
I like your dress, and I said, thank you. My husband picked it. And he said, well, I picked it out of a couple of really great choices, and that was the end of that.
Having landed on numerous best dress lists over the years, Julia is an inspiration to many women all over the globe. However, Julia doesn't really like being labeled a style icon.
No, because I think that just even the term itself, I find perplexing, and I think that it's a sort of contrivance to categorize people.
Through the years, the actress has made a lot of changes to her hair. She went from long to short, from platinum blonde to brunette, and everything in between. At one point, it seemed like she had a different hairdo almost every week. But in reality, the actress has a pretty simple explanation for it.
You know, a lot of times people see pictures of me that are sort of passed off as rather current, that aren't at all. So then they see me in real life and they think, wow, I just saw her 2 months ago with really short hair, and it's probably an old picture.
Julia is also the face of cosmetics company Lancome. Time has been good to lovely Julia, which became even more clear when a journalist showed her a picture of an interview from 1989 and asked her what, after all these years, is still left of the beautiful young girl in that picture.
Well, everything and more. I mean, she's all still there, except for the cheeks.
After nearly 3 decades of being in the spotlight, the Pretty Woman actress is still turning heads wherever she goes, and it's safe to say she'll be doing so for a long time to come. Up next, some tips from makeup artist to the stars, Kimberly Basso. From ad campaigns to runway shows, it's no secret that makeup is very important when it comes to the fashion industry. Widely known around the globe is makeup artist to the stars, Kimberly Basso. On top of her celebrity clients, she has her own private makeup school in LA and worked with several high-end fashion brands. In recent years, Kimberly has been busy taking her beauty empire to the next level by creating her own cosmetics line, Basso Beverly Hills Makeup.
I met with a chemist. We, formulated the different concoctions of my different products and different smells and what I wanted in the products.
All the hard work resulted in a very skin-friendly collection.
This makeup line is cruelty-free, paraben-free, and it has anti-aging ingredients.
And that last fact is pretty important because, as we probably all know,
people do not want to age. As if, just like it was 1,000 years ago, no woman or even man nowadays wants to age. So it's, I think it's gotten a little bit worse over time. People are more vain about themselves and more particular about what their face looks like.
Luckily, the Basso Beverly Hills makeup line is here to help. As the seasons go by, fashion changes, and of course, that's also the case with makeup. We asked Kimberly what's new going into 2016.
I think what's going to be on its way out are things like the over-contouring, the heavy contouring that we saw in 2014 and 2015. A lot of girls would just put too much highlight on and too much shade. So I think we're going to see more of a lighter version of that. I'm not saying contour is going away, but we'll just see more of a lighter, refreshing kind of look.
But don't worry, it certainly isn't going to be boring. On top of the natural looks, there's going to be a lot of makeup fun to be had in 2016.
So what we're going to be using on the runways are metallic shades and crystal lips and geometric liner. So lots of, fun, experimental things for 2016.
So now we know what will be the new do's and don'ts. But who's going to be the next it girl?
I would say maybe Kendall Jenner. She's beautiful, she's natural, And she wears a lot of makeup when she needs to, and then because she's a model, she pulls back sometimes and wears a little bit. So she gives us different looks because she's on the runway all the time. So, you know, she has to. And she seems really laid back and down to earth. So I like her. I think she's definitely the it girl.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of First Look. Join me next time for an exclusive look behind the scenes at Amsterdam Fashion Week. Remember, we want to hear from you, so please message us on social media. Until next time, stay stylish.